What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Johnny Finesse. Welcome back to the channel, and today we're about to watch a video. We're about to watch this reaction. We're about to watch bad customers. If you work in retail before, you should already know how bad customers are. If you worked retail before, hit that like button, smash that like button. I know y'all deal with bad customers before. I know I have. I did retail before. I worked retail in the airport. I worked in the gym. I did valet, and then I worked in a hospital. I'm still working in a hospital right now, y'all. I'm working in a hospital right now. Shit, you know what I'm saying? But you always have bad customers no matter where you go when you're working for the people. But if you're new to the channel and haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button. We're on the road to 650 subscribers, y'all. 650 subscribers. So I need y'all to hit that subscribe button and subscribe up, nigga. Sub up, bro. And the bell notification too, so you don't miss a thing again. You feel me? Hit that bell notification, bro. Hit it. Well, with that being said, let's get into it.
Look at me. Look at my eyes.
Look at his eyes.
Do I look like somebody who likes to work?
No.
Or do I look like somebody who likes to eat pizza like a cookie? Personally, I think it's kind of weird how much we're expected to work in high school. Like, you have to go and serve people McDonald's for 4 hours and then go home and suffer.
No cap. I try to work at McDonald's, but I don't count McDonald's because they only made me work there for a month, and I just left, bro. That shit got me tight. I could have got the nice summer jobs that they give to kids in New York. If you in New York, you know they got that summer job shit. That was my first time ever getting accepted to that shit. And I picked McDonald's because I thought that I could work throughout the year, but they said no. Fuck.
That's a lot of work.
I didn't even get fired. I still got the uniform.
Or am I crazy? I am crazy. I really did not want to get a job when I was growing up. I don't like to work. I just like the money. But if you want to go to the movie theater with your buddies, you gotta have the cash. One ticket, your total is $20. For my first job, I wanted to avoid the food service because I feared people would be a little bit more abrasive when it comes to their meals. You'll find rude customers anywhere, but I just feel like when food's involved, things get a little hairy. I don't want people
because when you got hungry people, they get mad quicker, so I understand.
Yelling at me about onions. I don't care about onions.
I
ended up working somewhere that's not food, which I will show you through example.
From Andy to Volcano.
That's right. My very first job was here at the UPS store. It was not really that great. Just a regular job. Don't worry about that. When I turned the age of 16, my dad helped me network with the local UPS store and get me a job. Which, thank you, Dad, for helping me do that, because at that age, I was not the proper candidate for being an employee. While working there, I met a lot of really nice people and a lot of really cool people. But when you work in retail, it's impossible to not meet some, how would I say this in a nice way? Outliers. So one time, this woman and her daughter came...
No cap, bro.
To the store, and they said they needed to ship something. When you ship something out of the UPS store, you gotta ask a bunch of questions like, where is it going? Is it going internationally? Do I need to be worried about what's in this box? Blah, blah, blah. So I'm going through these questions and entering information into the computer, as I did with any customer. But apparently, that was a wrong thing to do, because she unfolded her cane, which apparently just turned into a chair, sit down and says, this is gonna take a while. Excuse me? Why would you say that?
First of all, now I'm about to take my time now. It's gonna take a while. You're damn right it's gonna take a while. I'm gonna take my time.
You could say a million things to me. Why not compliment me? Why not say, wow, Andy, your eyes look beautiful today? She was shipping internationally, which means I had to do extra steps to make sure it gets there. So after a minute or so, she turns to me and says, you guys should really have the computers on our side of the desk so we can do it faster than you. Oh.
When people say stuff like that, I'll just be like, we're making sure that your shit is perfect. We can't take anything in here. You could be putting in dead people's fingers if we let you do it yourself. You could be doing illegal stuff, so that's why we have to do that. You feel me?
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you know all the rules and regulations for shipping overseas? Do you know how this computer works?
No.
The worst part about rude customers is that you can't say anything despite if they're wrong.
Nah, you can. You just can't. You just gotta know how to say it. You feel me? You can't. Like, you just gotta explain yourself why you're doing that. And why you're doing that, and why am I not doing it the way you want me to do it? You feel me? That's how you have to explain to people, bro. That's the only way you can talk to them.
Wrong or not. The customer is not always right, and the person who coined that famous phrase was very wrong, and probably it was also a customer. I think if you're mean to retail workers, they get to yell back at you. Or at the very least, you get to tell them that they're mean and make them leave. You're mean! I've only ever encountered these kinds of people at work, and I've never seen them in the wild. But if I did, and I didn't have to keep my mouth shut because I didn't work there, then I'd go right up to them and say, "You're mean!"
You mean?
Then there was this other time when this guy tried to ship drugs. That day was particularly
See? I told
slow.
you.
Nobody was coming in, and it was just me and my coworker, Tony. Tony and I got along really well, because neither of us like to work. I want to go home. Me too. At one point, a guy comes in to buy just one single box. Simple, easy, he's in and out in a jiffy. But 5 minutes later, he comes back in, same box, but now something's packed up inside it. I saw the box and how he packed it, and he did the thing where he kind of fold the flaps on top of each other, which is a problem because then it just falls out if it's not...
That nigga's dumb as fuck. You're dumb.
Taped. Can I get a description of what's in this box?
You're dumb.
It's private. I mean, we just need a general description, like, is it food, perishable... it's microchips. Okay. Microchips. Now, because the box was improperly taped, Tony came over and was going to tape it up for me while I was helping him on the computer. But the guy stops Tony. I just need to retape the box really quick so it doesn't come out during shipment. The tape's free if that's what you're worried about. Okay. He timidly allows us to do that, which I don't really know what his end game was because we opened the box and there was weed.
This nigga's retarded. So you pack the box to the point where people can see out of it. You don't even pack it up regular. You don't put clothes over it. You don't do none of that stuff. You're supposed to do that shit because you niggas can smell it, bro.
Sir,
don't smell it, bro.
We can't ship this. I'm no expert on illegal trade of illicit goods, but I know a thing or two about shipping, and I know that drugs, you can't do that one. That's on the no-go zone. We opened the box because we needed to redo the flaps so we could tape it properly. So if he just came in with the box taped, we wouldn't have known what he was shipping. There's no X-ray machine at the UPS store to see what's inside the box. The only missing component here was tape. More than anything, the situation just was awkward.
Yeah, he's just dumb. He just...
Okay, that's, Sorry. I want to go home. Me too. Here's some advice. If you want to ship drugs, don't. Then there was this other time where this guy tried to overnight a misshapen magazine. This time I was working alone. It was a night shift. It was dark out. And this guy comes in holding a magazine. "Hello, sir. I can help you at this register." Oh, he's just getting an envelope. Probably to ship that magazine. Is he packing it up back there? Is he trying to hide something from me? Weird. I want to go home. I'd like to ship this next day air, please. When you ship like a piece of paper next day air, UPS has this special envelope that makes it cheaper. And I saw that he's trying to do that. So I talked to him about it. Oh, actually, we have these special envelopes that cut you a deal, so it's cheaper to ship next day air. At first, he was hesitant about that, which is definitely a red flag, because it was like $100 cheaper to ship through the special envelope. And why wouldn't you do that? You could spend $100 on buying, like, I don't know, Five Guys. That's a lot of Five Guys.
It's a lot of Five Guys.
But still, nobody would pass that up, so it was weird that he hesitated. I eventually talked him into it because I think he was like catching on that I was catching on that he was being suspicious. So I started typing in the information for him, and he started to move the magazine from the envelope he picked up already to the other envelope that I offered him. And while he was doing this, I saw that it had a big, weird lump in it. So that's another red flag. 2 for 2, baby.
2 for 2, baby.
Why was the magazine bulgy? Is he shipping drugs? Oh my God, this is like $1,000. Who is he sending this to? What if it's the mob? Well, now I have my fingerprints on it. And then I sent it off. I don't want to get involved with the mob or whoever that was. I was 16, alone in this store at night, and not paid enough for it to be my problem. I guess now that I'm on the topic of illicit substance distribution, there was this other guy. He would always come into the store and be like, "Hey, I shipped a box to your store, and it's big." And we'd be like, "Oh, is this the one?" "Yeah, that's the one." Of all the other customers, this guy was very easy to deal with and really charming. But one day, a couple of other customers came in, and they're like, "Hello, we're the police." They asked to see the manager, and they talked to him, And then a couple days later, that guy picked up a box and then was arrested in the parking lot. Turns out he was importing a lot of opium. I think it was around this time that I realized I miscalculated when I passed up all those food service jobs. But then again, is any retail job good enough?
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. That's the entertainment right there. That's pure entertainment for you right there. He was shipping opium. Opium is like, I think that's like cocaine. Like you can make cocaine with it and stuff like that. That's a high quality drug.
I don't know. I bet I would have had a better time at Five Guys. Stop eating the French fries. Anyway, hindsight's 2020. Other stuff that happened. One dude asked me if the narwhal bacon's at midnight, which was very cringe. And trust me, I know cringe. A bunch of cheerleaders burst into the store, cheered, ran in a circle, and then left. We suspect they were just trying to cause a commotion while their friends would steal things, but then realized there was nothing interesting to steal at a UPS store, and then went away. There was a guy that would often come in and try to ship bath salts, which, again, I'm not paid enough for that. A man wanted me to send faxes, and then when I told him the number wasn't working, he shook the paper in my face and yelled, "Fax! It's not working. Fax!" Another dude wanted me to help him with his email because the government was hacking his email. There's a guy that would come in a lot and tell us about word affirmation, but thought that it was literally magic and not just a self-motivator, and told us that the sounds in our voices affected atoms and quarks on the quantum level and would make things a reality. For example, like if you just said, "I have a juicy booty, I have a juicy booty, I have a juicy booty," then it would be true. There was always the classic handful of people that would knock on the door after we were closed and ask if we were open. You guys?
No cap. No cap. No cap.
It's open? No. And that's all that I can think about. If you subscribe, I will throw this box, help me, into a volcano. Thank you, Villa, for helping me animate this video. And that's everything.
But if you made it to the end of the video, you obviously like the video, so you obviously gotta subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. We on the road to 650.